Hello, my name is Matt Y, and I'm coming to you today to talk about some of the risks of accepting credit card and debit card transactions. I've worked in commercial banking for approximately 15 years, and most of that time has been spent advising my clients on treasury management, specifically around risks associated with accepting certain types of transactions. Today, that discussion is around accepting credit card transactions. While convenient and easy, credit cards do provide some risk when accepting them as forms of transaction. As an acceptor of credit cards, you need to make sure you understand the risks that are associated with accepting those cards and do anything that you can to prevent those risks from affecting your business. One of the bigger issues with accepting credit cards is that you don't always have, in non-card present transactions, the ability to verify who is on the other end of the transaction. Our best advice for circumventing that risk is to make sure that you do business with customers you know. Don't always accept credit cards from customers that you don't work with on a regular basis. But if you have longtime customers where you are able to trust and verify their information, those are the types of folks that you would like to accept credit card transactions from. If you are accepting credit card transactions, make sure that you're using the latest point of sale technology available. Are you accepting chip and PIN technology? Are you working with your third-party provider in many instances of credit card transactions to ensure that they are using the most PCI compliant programs available? These are all ways that you can ensure that you are accepting as little risk as possible when processing that credit card transactions. A lot of times we see issues with data breaching. Is that third-party provider that is processing your transactions securely storing the information they have on file? If you have regular transactions you're pulling from customers on a monthly basis, how are you storing their card information in the meantime? Do you have full card, PIN, and name all stored in one spot? Who has access to that information? Is that access blocked by token verification or some other secure measure to ensure that if you had a data breach, that information would be secure? These are all discussions you would like to have with your own team or with your third-party credit card transaction provider to ensure you are taking on as little risk as possible. One of the biggest risks and the most long-term risks with accepting credit card transactions is if you do have an issue, you do have reputation risk. Many times it's not the transaction itself that provides the biggest monetary loss. Maybe it's $1,000 or even $10,000, but the long-term reputation risk that your business suffers when your clients no longer feel safe presenting credit cards as a payment option. Think of the customers and the businesses that you've read about in many online stories about all the information that's been leaked out there and how long it has taken for those businesses to build their reputation back as a secure source. These are all things that you need to keep in mind, but our biggest suggestion is to have those regular conversations with your third-party provider or with your team that is processing credit cards to ensure that you are taking as little risk as possible and preventing as much error in the process as possible. Having those conversations on a regular basis is your best way to circumvent the risk. Appreciate your time today and best of luck in all your business transactions. Have a great day.